Howdy folks, it is 12:15 Central Standard Time on April 25th, 2022. Hope our crew is keeping you well and safe wherever you are in the world. Please make sure to hit that like button, share this across other platforms to make people aware of what's going on out in our sun, and please subscribe if you're new. Hit that notification bell for any critical future updates, should we have any. We also, this overnight, actually early in the morning, UTC time would be 2 a.m., we actually had a decent fat little M flare. It was a long duration one. Did peak up to about a 1.27, then we had another one right afterwards of a 1.2. However, it's not looking like we're having any coronal mass ejections that are coming our way with that. And we're going to take another little look at this. Let's go jump over here and we'll take a look at Enlil. Yes, the Sumerian Anunnaki god that we know, also known as Yahweh. And we're going to see what he's got for his spiral is what's coming our direction, his prediction model. And it's looking like any kind of an eruption went off of this side away from us that came off that northern limb. But it's not showing on this one, which is kind of odd. You would think it would show that, but it's not. So that's very interesting. And we're going to come over here. We're going to take a look at Lasko C2 and Lasko C3 over here on Space Weather Prediction Center.noaa.gov. And as we can see here, oh, wait a minute. We're not seeing anything coming off. However, we've got some jumps in time here. Got some time missing, folks. Whoa, look at that. Hey there, little buddy. There's a little trail of la-la-la coming up behind him. Look at that. See him? What if we come here? Look at this. We jump from midnight right to 4:36, which is during the time of that eruption. And we can clearly see we've got a bend right here. Some light bending technology going on. They're trying to cover that up. See that? And then as we come closer, we go from 5:48 to 12:48. That's another 7 hours. So 7 to 4, that, I mean, we're looking at 11 hours worth of missing data. 11. That ties in with Giannis. Let's see if Lasko C3 shows us the same thing. Let's get right up to about midnight. Oh, look at that. Yep, 4.5 hours there. And once again, 7 hours there. Very interesting, folks. What are they hiding? Oh, look at that. Here we go. We can see our Borg cube right here, bending light. Oh, boy. What's really going on? Let's go take a look at ISWA. Jump over here to ISWA. Got things set up for us here. Right around midnight. Here we go, 1:30. We can clearly see our flare quite nicely here. But I'm not seeing any coronal mass ejection. We had another little pop right here. Oh, hey look, there's a little fella right there. Hey there, friend. Look at him zooming by. Almost looks like a triangle, doesn't he? Got his fatter down here and his point is up here and there's his trail coming from behind him. How you doing there, fella? Not seeing any coronal mass ejection with it, but you can see the plasma arcs. That's about all I'm able to see with that, unfortunately, folks. But let's come and take a look over here at the 193 angstroms. Might be able to see a little bit more around that time. And there's our flare. Let's kind of zoom in a little bit more on that. There's our flare, but that was about it. You don't see any solar tsunamis. We don't see any shock wave across the surface of the sun. So I would say we're in a good position. All we got was just the X-ray absorption from it. So no coronal mass ejection from that, it's looking, which is always good. But just to be sure, we'll come take a look over here at the 304 for our plasma release. Let's take a look here. And I'm not seeing it. Oops, sorry, let me bring it down a little bit more so we can check our times. It's right around the time for that eruption, and I'm not seeing any plasma. Oh, hey, look at that. Got another little friend right here. Right there, zoop, coming off the surface of the sun. That's a nice one in the 304. We do have some activity down here, though. I'll kind of bring that to your attention. You can see all that activity down there, so we'll have to keep our eyes out for that. Had a little friend on the northeastern corner. And I think that's about it, really. I'm not really seeing anything else. Oh! Hey there, little buddy. We got another one right here. Coming in hot. Or leaving hot. That's kind of a funny shaped one, though, isn't it? Not quite the normal triangle. That's a really interesting looking one, folks. But yeah, I'm not seeing any kind of plasma. coming off at all, so no coronal mass ejection, just some flaring. Hopefully it stays that way, right? Now, just to let people aware of, this here's our alignment that we're having with our planets. We've got Saturn, Mars, Venus, Neptune, and Jupiter. And this right here is the moon. This is the moon in the phase. Okay, just the other day it was actually up here, but you know, it's kind of coming down at this angle. So the moon was actually up here, so we did have an alignment that happened up. So we will actually keep our eyes open for this. In fact, let's take a look at that at planets today. Come over here to planets today, and we can see our Earth here and the Sun here, and it looks like we are in an alignment with Uranus on the other side, and have been for a couple of days now. Let's actually, oh no, actually we're just about in a really good alignment with it. Perfect alignment, I would say, would be on the 5th, or the 1st of May, May 1st. Wow, that's actually kind of interesting because, whoa, on the 1st of May is when we have the complete conjunction between Neptune and Jupiter. Oh yeah, between the 30th and the 1st. I remember telling you guys that yesterday. But we also have this alignment looking, as we're looking here, we're also seeing this alignment. In fact, let's go take a look at solar system scope really quick, and we'll see it from a different perspective. And here we are. Oh, let's get that music playing. There we go. So as we're here looking at the Earth, we are lined up once again almost with Uranus. And when we do, it will actually be right near Aries, right here. Aryan Council, Aries. That's very interesting. But from our planet, we can actually see more of the alignment like this, as we're looking across the ecliptic plane. So we do have Neptune playing in there in the background when we look at it like this. See? So here in a couple of days, we will have Venus and Jupiter in an alignment, so it'll be perfectly aligned, look like one bright star. So then we got Mars and Saturn over here, and it will all be right into the head of Pisces when that happens. So let's see what alignment is behind us, where we're moving to. Looks like we're moving out of Virgo, and we're going to be moving into Libra here very shortly, which will be between, or on the backside, between the Sun, the Earth, and Libra in the background. So let's take a look at what's above us, shall we? Directly above the Earth at this time, looks like we are in Draco. Oh, it looks like our normal, we actually circle around Draco. That would make sense for a lot of energies, wouldn't it, folks? A lot of negative energies, draconians, because they're above us. And it looks like we're going to be moving, we're in, what is it, Valera? How do you say that? Volans? But we'll be moving out of that and going into Chameleon. That's another type of reptile, isn't it? Very interesting. This is why we keep our eyes open, folks. Sometimes and keep them open in many areas. Never know what's going on. So eyes open, folks. No fear, and remember that love is the only way forward. Solar Wolf out.